Hey, what's up, everybody? Star35 here, bringing you guys another pickups video after not having done one in a little while. We're just gonna go ahead and get this started. First up is got a couple more original Xbox games on off my list, and that's starting with this game called Breakdown right here. It's an original Xbox exclusive. I forgot. I don't know. I found out about this game sometime like some years ago. I forgot exactly where or how I found out about this game, but I saw it like in a YouTube video somewhere, and I thought it looked kind of cool with the gameplay and all that stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I think I would like to try this one day, and I put it on the list and wanted to try it out and see what it was like. Compelling military science fiction storyline will turn players upside down. Unlock new punching and kicking combinations. Revolutionary combination of hand-to-hand combat and weapons-based fighting. Yeah, this game you can it's first person. You can either hand-to-hand combat fight people and use guns too. So it's pretty cool looking. Never played this before, but armed soldiers wait for you to rise from a coma. All seems over before you've even started. Alas, hope is a waking dream. You're Derek Cole, and you're about to embark on a journey that will test your body, wrench your soul, and twist your mind. Breakdown combines the power of an explosive arsenal of weapons with stunning hand-to-hand combat, all within a unique first-person game system. Detailed, immersive 3D graphics bring to life a world of intrigue that leaves you questioning the very ground you walk on. It seemed like a pretty interesting idea, so I thought I'd try it out. I need to get a new freaking case. This junk is just broken. I hate when cases are like that, but whatever. I can just replace it. This is the disc. That's the disc for it. It's got a couple little light scratches here and there. I know I have to test it out, to make sure it works and all that stuff like I usually do in my games. But the disc is just a little bit scuffed. But as long as it still works, hopefully that's great. And here's the manual. The manual is in full color too, so that's pretty cool. I always like when the manuals are in full color. I just flip through some of this. Now that's a burger. Yeah, just from a little bit of the gameplay I've seen, to like the couple little gameplay videos I looked at, it looked like it was pretty cool, like I said. So yeah, hey, I kind of want to try this out. This game isn't all too expensive neither, so that's always good. So if it turns out to be fun, then hey, you get a pretty good game for a pretty good price. That's always a good thing. Load of this freaking guy. What in the world? Yeah, I just wanted to flip through some of the manual really quick. It's kind of a cool image. Next up is another original Xbox game that I found out about quite some time back, and that's Dreamfall: The Longest Journey. It's an adventure type game. I don't usually play too many adventure type games, but something about this one looks like it might be pretty cool. So I figured, you know what, I think I'll try it out. I kind of wouldn't mind trying out the adventure games genre like this a little more. And I never really played too many games. Like if I see something like this that looks kind of interesting, I would be willing to give it a try. Like Still Life, which is also on the original Xbox, which I have. Still Life was an adventure type game that looked like it was cool, so I bought that and would like to get around to playing that some days. Need to eventually get an original Xbox because sadly it's not backwards compatible on the 360 or anything. But yeah, the game has where you play as 3 different protagonists. Yeah, 3 playable characters, and have like 3 different worlds you can play in. So it looks, the concept is pretty cool behind it. These are the characters you play as. That's, you know, Zoe, and then you play as that guy, and then you play as her too. I think her name is like April or something. I can look in the book or whatever. This looks in really good condition. No like real scratches or anything on it, so that's always great. Love it when the disc looks good. Dang it. Man, he was in a great shape too. So overall, the condition of this game is really, really nice. A lot better than the condition freaking Breakdown it came in, but oh well. Low colored manual though. Yeah, it kind of has like different little, you know, choices you can make. Yeah, I haven't really played too many games in the adventure game genre that I like this, but you know, I'm trying to see, you know, if I come across something that looks like it might be cool, I'll give it a shot. This game isn't all that expensive neither, so that's always a good thing. So if I turn out to like it, that'd be pretty great. So as long as something looks interesting or whatever, I'll be willing to at least give it a shot and see if I like it. So yeah, those are the 3 characters you play as: Kane, yeah, April, Ryan, and then Zoe Castillo are the 3 characters you play as in this. And now these next 2 games I got were for the PS4, the games that recently came out in October. The first one being Concrete Genie. This looked pretty interesting ever since I saw it, you know, back when Sony had like, they either showed this at like, I think it was E3 when they first showed this, either that or State of Play, and it's always looked like a really cool game. I really like the visuals for it. It looks really nice with a whole bunch of like color and light and all that stuff. It looks really good. Looks fun, and I heard people from, you know, people that have played it already, I heard it was actually really good, so that's always good. And I heard, you know, again, the Platinum Man is pretty fun too, and that's all. And so I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to eventually get around to this myself. I haven't played it yet. You can see it's still wrapped up in the plastic, but I definitely bought this day one to support it, because, you know, if you want more smaller games like this, you definitely gotta support them and stuff. So I went ahead, and, I haven't played it yet, I went ahead and bought this day one when it came out to go ahead and support it. You know, gotta support the smaller developers and the smaller games you want to see them get made more often, which is definitely what I want to see get made more often. Is games like this. You can even use my one gripe with this game is that you kind of need the VR headset to 100% the game. You can still get the platinum without it. You can platinum the game without everyone's using the VR headset, but apparently there's DLC in this, and you can't get, you can't do or play the DLC without the VR headset. So you have to have the headset to really 100% the game. That's kind of annoying, kind of stupid in my opinion. I wish they wouldn't do that. Because me personally, I don't really have much interest in VR, so I have no really need or interest in buying a PSVR, and it kind of sucks that you kind of block off the overall 100% of the game, behind another device you have to buy to play it. But you can still get the platinum the game without it. It's just DLC that you need it for, so it's not too bad, but it's still slightly annoying. But at least wanted to support this game because it looked cool and it was a smaller game that was only on the PlayStation. So that's a recipe for like, man, if you don't buy this day one, we may not see games like like this come out often, and we really do need some smaller games like this to come out more often and stuff. So I always want to be sure to support that. And lastly is another PS4 game that I bought day one that was a smaller release that was exclusive to the PlayStation. I wanted to support it was Medieval for the PS4, the remake. I never played the original Medieval. Like I've found out about it like years ago after a while, and I when I was originally doing research for PS1 games to put on my list, I was actually about to put the first and second Medieval games on there because I always wanted to play them. Like I said, I just never did back then when they first came out because I wasn't aware of them. But then when I before I even not long after I thought I was gonna put them on my list of PS1 games to get, they announced like they're remaking this. So I was like, okay, cool. I guess I'll just get this thing. I can play with the better looking graphics and all that stuff, and it looks pretty good. I don't have the disc in here because I've been playing it lately. It's pretty fun so far. The gameplay is like a little bit wonky, but it's not terrible or whatever. I'm enjoying playing it so far. I haven't beaten it yet, but it's fun. It's definitely like the old school vibe type of games that they don't really like make anymore nowadays. So it's nice. It's a nice game to play. The graphics look really, really good for it. The cartoony art style and that stuff really goes well with how it looks. The environments are great. It's a really fun game to play so far. But yeah, I had to buy this day one to support it, just like Concrete Genie, because it's like a PlayStation exclusive. It's a smaller type of game, compared to other games that come out and stuff. So I definitely had to buy this day one to support it, and hopefully they'll, hopefully I'm hoping this one does well enough so that way Sony will want to do let the same developer do the exact same remake for Medieval 2. That'd be cool, because if they did Medieval 2, then I'd buy that day one as well and play that, because like I said, I've not played either one of these, not even the Medieval on the PSP, which I think is like Medieval Resurrection or something like that. I think that's a remake as well, but I haven't played that either. But yeah, this is definitely gonna be the game I'm gonna be playing, the most for a while until I platinum it and all that stuff. And apparently, from what I heard, you can actually play the PS1 version of this in here. So I'm like, that's freaking awesome. I did not know that, until the game came out. So I guess, even if I got the remake, I still got the PS1 version as well also. So hopefully they do the exact same thing with Medieval 2 if they make that, which I hope this did well enough, which is part of the reason why I bought it day one. And so those are pretty much my pickups for the month of October. I'm stepping right there, 5 and I'm out. Please don't forget to rate and comment and subscribe. Peace.